Virgo, the week ahead from the time you're clicking on this video up until May 18th. Just so you know, the flower moon, by the time you're listening to this, it should be a flower full moon. And I do believe if you have Scorpio somewhere in your chart, energy is going to feel extra intense during this time. You're going to feel like really emotional. You might be very attracted to horror movies or crime stories, or find yourself caught up in binging things or dark things, or also wanting to maybe just try to stay out of the limelight, kind of hide. You're going to be holding some deep, dark secrets that you're not letting out. So just bear in mind, obviously the full moon doesn't last that long. So if you're not already feeling some very intense energies, you will be feeling it. But I want to tell you, there's also someone in your life who is stressed out this week, okay, over you. Now, it could be another Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, but this person, Five of Swords, I feel like they are regretting what they said to you. Some type of words. It could be an air sign. They are going over the conversation over and over and over again in their head, and they are stressing about what they said, or even if they cut something off with you. There's definitely an energy of a lot of obstacles, some challenges, whoever this person is, that they're feeling at this time. Or if there was some kind of I do get a sense of like someone who snubbed you. I'm hearing snubbed you. Somebody snubbed you or dismissed you. Okay, and I guess this person must have a conscience, because this week it is hitting them. And it could have something to do with this flower moon as well. But the Nine of Swords here, and what's stressing about even more this week, Virgo, is you're like, whatever, so what, just turn the other cheek. It's almost like you don't even care, and you're not fighting about it. And I'm getting that you are just kind of looking the other way, or you just don't even mind. Or they're stressing that you're snubbing them in return. Virgo, what is going on? Okay, so listen, smash that like button and do subscribe if you're new to my channel. We're going to get into this reading. Also, if you want to get a personal reading, I have discounted readings on my website. The link is in the description box below, so go check that out and book a personal reading. Let's get into this.
Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to.
Okay, Virgo, you ready? Are you ready, Freddie? Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. So you definitely are showing up this week, Virgo, with this energy, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, of this don't know, don't care attitude. Okay. So either, no matter what, whether that's your reaction to being snubbed, or you're snubbing someone and their reaction to that is pretty much like uncertainty, feeling a lot of uncertainty from this person, and a lot of anxiety in regards to that. Okay, so you do have a Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So we were talking about Scorpio energy. Okay, maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. That's who this reading's about. Pisces or a Cancer. But I feel like there was or is a water sign who has romantic feelings towards you. Definitely some kind of emotional feelings here towards you, and maybe they reached out based on their feelings and you snubbed them. You might have, or they're stressing because they don't feel like they want to reach out to you, but they just kind of feel like you're turning your nose up to them. You get your nose turned up, you stuck up you. Just kidding. That's the energy I feel. But you're also, I feel, Virgo, this week, you're totally like, you're just very much like, I don't know, you're buying yourself flowers. What are you doing? You're trying to manifest a romantic partner. Like, I feel like you're really in some type of intuitive energy this week. You're vibing with yourself and what you want. Maybe you're just really loving yourself this week. But I do see it's like you're very focused on your feelings, how you feel about things, how you feel about people, what you're trying to manifest into your life. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what the deal is with this other person. I have no idea who they are, but I do feel like this week they're going to be feeling kind of like, I want to say, like doubting themselves or questioning themselves or stressing out or being anxious. And there's a lot of uncertainty with this person. And I feel like, I mean, I don't know if you're intentionally snubbing someone or you're just doing you. And so, like, by default, it looks like you're just not interested. Let me see. Let me get a little bit more into this. What's going on with this person? Oh, wow. They get the Wheel of Fortune. They're hoping for a lucky break, Virgo. They're waiting for a lucky break. Yes. I do feel, I mean, Virgo, I feel like your person, I'm getting their energy is like they feel like, all right, they didn't get lucky the first time, but maybe they will the next time. You can take that however you mean it. Maybe somebody was trying to kind of make a move on you and you were like, whoa, hold your horses, too quick for that. And they kind of are like, oh, maybe you want romance. Some of you might just be like, no, I just want romantic times together. I'm not sleeping with you. Some of you might really be that way, and they're you kind of snub them a little bit, but I do feel like they're gonna come back around again this week and try to, I don't know, bring you flowers or make some kind of romantic gesture towards you. They do feel like, though, they're quite lucky. I'm getting that this person doesn't generally get turned down. Oh, something about you, Virgo. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I just kind of feel like you got like a little bit of like your nose is turned up this week, and I don't know that you're just doing it to anyone in particular. You could be, but I kind of feel like you're more like, you know what? If somebody's not good enough for me, I'm just going to keep on manifesting. I'm getting that from you. Okay. So, all right, there's the sun. You do have Leo energy now showing up here, okay? So I'm getting, your person is going to try to make another come around, okay? They're going to roll the dice again with you. I'm getting that even though they're a little stressed about it, like there's some stress and anxiety, I'm getting that they are actually more drawn to you because of that. Whatever that means. They're drawn to you're not needy. I don't see you being needy. They're quite drawn to that. It's almost like you're coming off with that snub energy as like some confidence. It's almost, I'm getting that they see you as just like, you don't really need them, or you don't really need that, or you don't need this, or whatever it is. That's the message I'm getting. And they're very attracted to that. I'm just getting this sense, Virgo, that you're just, I don't know, maybe you're in the water. Are you listening to this in the bath? You could be in the water. You're just kind of, and look, I have this bowl. I forget what the heck it's called. It's got like the wooden handle, and you just spin it around and it makes beautiful sounds. Why can't I think of things? But anyway, yeah, I'm just getting, you're very much in like a Piscean energy this week, where it's just kind of dreamy. I think you're dreaming of romance. Maybe you're watching some type of romantic shows this week, or you are reading romantic stories. You're very much like in this healing mode and nurturing mode. Okay, really getting into your feels. I really am getting that this person is, even though they're stressed about some kind of snub that you give them this week, or if you've already done it, they're going to come back around and try to make another. They want to see you again. They want to connect with you again. Okay? That's what I'm getting. So, I feel like I want to just tell you, Virgo, did you ever hear that, what was that movie from a long time ago? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. If you never saw that movie, you should see it, because you are showing up here. This is how this person's viewing you, as the latter part of that movie. If you know what I mean, put a 1 in the chat or leave a comment and let me know if you know what I'm talking about. Because in the beginning, she was purposely trying to push him away, and so she was being very, very needy and moving too quick and suffocating him. He felt like he was being suffocated. But towards the end, she was like, whatever. I was just writing an article. I'm not really that into you. And he was like, wait, what? And I kind of feel like that's what's going on here. I mean, what are you doing, right? Okay, what are you doing? I don't know why there's a snubbing energy. Maybe they said something to you, or you're just really not that into the person, or you're just getting yourself in this place this week where you're just not going to focus on someone or romance in the sense of like anyone in particular. You could just be like, you know what, I'm going to take this week and just love myself. I'm going to buy myself flowers, put those bath bombs in my bath. I'm going to go to the gym. You know, I'm going to eat really good this week. I'm going to nurture myself, get these amazing creams, and just kind of like make it a beauty day or make it a guy day, and just kind of like go work on my car, you know, or go get a mani-pedi, like anything like that. I feel like you're this week definitely really focusing on you and taking care of yourself. And that snub energy is super, super attractive to your person. And it doesn't even, so there's King of Pentacles, right? So that could be you, or you're dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And it may not even be like, it's not snub in a mean way. I feel like this person's just viewing you as like, you're not making them a priority. And they're attracted to this. So be careful, Virgo. Because if you are seriously not into somebody and you're snubbing them, not because you don't like them or anything, it's just like, nah, just not your type, that you're drawing someone in because of that. Like when you focus on you and you're doing you and you stop to smell the roses, and you're not focusing outward on other people or anyone else in particular, that's actually attractive because it kind of looks like you got something going on, and it's kind of intriguing, you know? Yeah, so this person's really going to make an effort this week. This is what I'm telling you. So maybe you start feeling this energy with this flower moon. I mean, flowers especially. You know, it's a very feminine energy, flowers. Unless, of course, they're poison flowers. But it's a very, they just said poison ivy. Anyway, they just said flowers are very feminine energy. Okay, so embracing that feminine energy basically means not chasing, receiving. It's looking inward. It's not yang energy. It's more yin energy. Okay. It's still movement forward, okay, but it's mysterious. It's a little passive. It's non-aggressive energy, like the yang, okay? And there's definitely an attraction that's forming here because of you focusing on your own things. And now this person I'm getting becoming very intrigued with, I feel like they've never met anyone like you before. I'm just getting that. Now, maybe you've already known this person, and this is just a whole brand new you. And either way, it's almost like a new situation with someone, or it's just a new way you're handling things or dealing with your life or dealing with other people. Like putting things in action is what I feel, at least what I'm getting that you're doing this week, and drawing somebody towards you even more. Okay, even though they're really stressed, at first I feel like they're kind of like, oh, did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Just kind of stressing about that this week and feeling like, oh, I lost Virgo, or this is done, or, you know, but at the same time, I do feel like I'm just getting that they feel you. They're feeling you, right? So, you know, with empaths, I mean, we can't actually feel other people's feelings. We can identify what they're feeling and feel our own feelings to match theirs. Okay, that's what an empath does. We don't actually have the ability to feel another person's feelings, okay? And I know a lot of people say, well, that's not true. No, it is true, okay? Because we can't feel other people's pain. We can empathize with their pain, and if we identify with their pain, we can attach that to our own pain and we feel our own pain, and it feels like we're feeling their feelings, but we're not. We're feeling our own, but we're very in tune with how they're feeling, right? Most people who don't have, and almost everybody has the ability to do that, but not everyone's connected. And I do feel like this person can feel the love that you have for yourself. Because why? They feel that way about themselves. And it's not in a narcissistic way or anything. They're really attracted to the positive in you because they love the positive in themselves. Okay, so they know what it feels good. They know what it feels like to be happy and positive and feel free, and they feel that in you because they're feeling it in them. That's the energy you're giving off this week. Okay, so at first, I do get that they're a little bit like, maybe they have some trauma from past relationships or something. So I do feel like this, I keep saying the word feel. I'm just getting that this, in the beginning of the week, there is a sense of like them questioning themselves. But as time goes by, it begins to shift. And that flower moon is going to be, because that's within that Scorpio energy. I believe it's in the Scorpio energy. There's like a depth to that. So they're going to be feeling it. There's going to be a shift with this flower moon. Okay, yeah. See, there's the 8 of Swords. So definitely that flower moon is what I'm saying. That depth of insecurity, it's going to shift. And it's going to happen to mostly everybody. But I will say, if you have Scorpio in your chart anywhere, you're going to feel it for sure. There you go. It's going to shift from the 8 of Swords to the 9 of Cups. Okay? So, will they be contacting you? Absolutely. Okay? What they think is dead in the water is going to be rebirthed. And, that's the energy of this person. So I just feel like for you, Virgo, just, I know you're not snubbing people on purpose, but I feel like sometimes maybe some of you really need to. Maybe it's like time you get your snub on. Seriously, it's time for some of you who have very weak boundaries to really put into practice of just the art of not giving an F. Really needs to come into play. Yeah, for those of you that have those very weak boundaries, because people who have pretty strong boundaries, they care, but they don't, they don't walk around trying to catch everybody's droppings. You know what I mean? So if you're that Virgo that's got some weak boundaries, practice the art of not giving an F. You'll really save yourself a lot of stress. Just go do your own thing. Focus on yourself. Really important. So back to this person. Okay, yes. So there is a death card. So there is Scorpio energy again. So there is some type of shift that's happening. Oh, there's the 9 of Wands. Yeah. So, there's going to be movement for sure towards you. Okay. They're not going to be able to stay with this 5 of Cups energy. Okay. Then your person, I'm getting they don't like to feel unloved or abandoned. They don't like the feeling of sitting with loss or regret or grief. Okay, so they're going to make a move, right? Because they can't deal with that. This person, I feel like they do have they have a pretty good disposition, somewhat of a sunny disposition. Maybe they have a little bit of sometimes some ups and downs or some insecurities. But I feel like that's human, and I'm not seeing anything here. I'm not getting that your person is like deeply, deeply troubled. Okay, I feel like they will overcome any kind of snubbing or sense of loss and come towards you. Okay, right? They will not accept that something. They're going to keep trying. Okay, no matter how exhausting it is for them, even if there's a burden, because there's something about you, Virgo, and I'm just getting that they. Excuse me. I'm just getting that your person here, I'm getting that they know that you have been through a lot, that you have struggled, that you have come to the end of the rope somewhere along the line in your life. They understand that. And I'm getting that they know that you've carried so much. You've been through so much. They know your stress. They understand it. Somehow they know it. So either you told them or they have some kind of an inkling. But they know it, okay? They know it. And they see that when it comes down to push to shove, I'm hearing that you don't linger, and that you will pack your bags and walk. Because you have enough already on your plate. You've carried so much now. I'm getting that this person sees you as really good at like offloading BS now. Or you tell them that. And you know what? I feel like they admire that a lot in you. Okay, they really do. They know that, I'm getting they know that you've had your uphill battles and that you take on a lot. They understand this. You definitely, you carry too much. You carry too much, and they really want you to, like, I don't know, go get like a bull and get the bull to help you carry some stuff, right? I mean, it could be a Taurus. They could have Taurus in their chart. They want to help you. They want to help you. And I also, I'm getting that there's times where you don't know which way you're going or where you're headed. But you have confidence. They know that you're confident that you can get through something. And even if you do pick a destination, they believe in you. They have a lot of faith in you that you will get to where you need to go. Okay? So, I don't know, Virgo. This person's very, very sweet on you. Very much. Like, I'm getting that they really do love you. But you know what? Here, they know that you don't like to talk too much, or you don't really like to open up too much. But they know that you have good ideas and plans and things, and that you're also very self-aware. And they love that about you, right? So I'm getting that this person doesn't see you as fake, or someone who's, you kind of go between. I'm getting they see you as someone who can have a really, really good time and be wild and crazy and fun, and then you need some downtime. And they know this about you, which does kind of have a contrast, right? So your person here knows that you're not on 24/7. They know you need breaks. So they're rationalizing a lot of this snubbing, or what they think is snubbing. They're rationalizing all this and trying to, like, because I guess you're not really talking, or you're just not really, they don't really know. And that's part of this flower moon, right? The secrets and the mysteries, like I was saying. They don't fully know what's going on with you. They know who you are, but they're rationalizing in their mind, and they're just kind of saying, okay, Virgo's just focusing on Virgo right now. And I'll swing back around when the time is right, when it feels right. I'm getting this person is kind of intuitive as well. Like they have, observant. I'm getting observant. They're observant. Okay. So they know that you like to go out and have a good time and be that Page of Wands, and that they know that you get excited to do things. Like, I mean, it's crazy because you could be, I feel like this person sees you as like someone who can, like, one minute you'll skydive off a cliff, and then the next minute you just want to hole up in your room and just binge watch some Netflix shows, and you don't want to see the world. Like, it's kind of a contrast, but you know what? I feel like they're attracted to that because there's a contrast. It's intriguing. It's kind of mysterious because they're not really sure how you're going to show up one day or the next. And that's the pattern that they're sensing. Okay? So it's a little bit of like, you're there and then you're not. And it's intriguing. And it probably makes them nuts, drives them crazy. They don't know what's going on. And I do see that with the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords. They're like scratching their head, like, what the heck is happening? But they're rationalizing and coming to understand, oh, it's just how Virgo is, right? So, listen, I'm not telling you how to be. I know there's some Virgos that can be super duper social, like crazy social, like life of the party social. And then you won't hear from them for a month or two because they're like, you know what? I'm locking up all my doors, closing all the curtains. I'm lighting candles, and I'm just in my living room for the whole week, and I don't want to talk to anybody. And then the following week, Virgo's dancing on a cruise somewhere. So it's not crazy behavior. It's a little contrasting, and they're intrigued. So there's kind of this thing I'm getting that they're rationalizing in their mind, okay, Virgo's just recharging right now. Listen, for all we know, right, for some of you, no, this is an actual snub. Some of you are just like, I don't give a rat's fanny what they think I'm doing. I'm actually snubbing them because I'm done. And if that's your story, okay, that's your story. And if you're already done, I guess there's no reason to listen to this reading anymore, so you can just click off. But you could be done. Or you could just hang out and listen anyway. But if I'm getting, it's mostly them trying to figure out what's going on with you. Or if they made them, like they're partial, like they're coming to understand. So it's taking this whole week for your person here to sort of suss it out. Okay, so they're immediately going to blaming themselves and being stressed. They say the right thing, they do the right thing. Why? Because I feel like your person is kind of used to people chasing them down. Okay, or pursuing in some way or another. And they're looking at you and like, why isn't Virgo doing that? What's going on? Do I stink? Like they're sniffing their armpits. Did I not shower enough? Did I forget my deodorant? Did I have spinach on my teeth? Like what? Was I being like quirky and weird? Like they're questioning themselves, right? The Eight of Swords was there. But they're kind of like, well, wait, no, this is kind of how they are. They're figuring it out. Okay, Virgo's just like sitting like, you're just trying to manifest love and romance and happiness and joy. Here's a King of Cups, so it could be a King of Cups you're dealing with. Like I said, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I feel like even with the Four of Swords, this is an energy of like resting a little bit. It's kind of a supine energy, you know. It's a little bit like kind of like waiting, like it's retreat, it's rest, it's solitude. So I feel like your person is copying. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. They're copying you. Okay. Excuse me. Either they're okay. So I'm getting copying you, but I'm also getting patiently waiting for you to come out of your rest period. I mean, some of you might just be like, oh, this is not a good week. Aunt Flo's here. I'll talk to you next week. I don't even want to talk to you. I'm miserable. I'm moody. I'm up and down. I'm back and forth. Whatever. I feel like they're waiting. They're waiting to come out of this rest period and Four of Wands until you're ready to get back out there and shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Party away. Have fun. Virgo. Listen, this person loves this about you. Let your freak flag fly if you need to. They love that about you. Because one minute you're like, I don't know, you're not vanilla at all. You're not vanilla. One minute you're chocolate, the next minute you're vanilla. Next week you're pistachio. The following week, you're a ham sandwich, Virgo. You're always just creative and you're in and out, you're back and forth, and it's not borderline, it's not bipolar, it's none of that. It's just, Virgo, when to walk away, push away from the table, and then at times when it's okay to indulge. That's all. And that's just how you are. Virgo, I know Virgos always get, listen, I guarantee there's a Virgo that's listening here who is extremely routine and at least one thing in their life that they do day in and day out. It's a must-have, It's one of those, name 3 things you can't leave your house without. Virgo will have those 3 things every single time and can still go wild and then take the following week and go into hermit mode, right? So one of you Virgos here, I'm not exactly sure which one it is, you just do what fits right for you. That's all. And there's times where you don't want to engage with people at all. You've had enough. And there's other times you're like, I just want to go dance on the dance floor with somebody special or a friend, or just go out and have a good time. And then you'll go to work all week. You know what I mean? Like you have a level of consistency in your life, but I feel like there's times where this person isn't really sure what to expect. You're unpredictable in particular ways with them. This is what they're figuring out. No matter what, wherever they try to land with this, okay? Because I feel like if they keep trying, they're just going to die on that hill. And they just need to stop and just accept you for who you are. And I feel like they're coming to that place where, well, this is just how Virgo is. And instead of personalizing it, because at first I did feel like they were like personalizing. Like, did I say the wrong thing? Oh, when we kissed, did my tongue go down too far into their mouth? Like, what? Why is this reading even happening this way? I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look and see the outcome here. Okay. 8 of Cups. Beautiful. This is like a temporary withdrawal. Okay. And then there's reconciliation. Okay. So I feel like your person is going to kind of stick around, and just whenever you're ready to come out of hermit mode and go dancing, they'll yep, down for a good time. Yep. They come out of something here, right? And Virgo, a little bit of you is just with this flower moon really getting in touch with your feelings. Some of you have just been setting your intentions, asking for clarity, and you've been getting little pops of clarity here and there. Like, things are just flowing and making sense. Could have already been happening, or you might be praying about that, and you start getting some clarity, and you start seeing through some kind of fog. You don't know that you really don't know that you're in a fog until you get moments of clarity. It's like the old saying, a fish doesn't know it's in a fishbowl until it's out of the fishbowl. Because it's like, holy shit. And I feel like there's some type of clarity that comes to you this week with this flower moon. I do. Little pops of clarity. You're coming out of some kind of fog as well. So whatever you're dealing with, or whatever you're going through in your life, this week there's some changes, right? They're not like big revolutionary changes. They're mini ones. But it's a sign. It's a good sign. So take those little pops of clarity where things just like come together out of nowhere, and you're like, aha, like you have these tiny little, they're not big light bulbs, they're tiny flashlight moments. And that's a sign that, number one, you're healing. Number two, you're coming out of some kind of foggy situation. And it's not clarity where it's scary. It's clarity where it's, oh, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, I do feel like you and whoever this person is, right? There's going to be some kind of connection that happens, at least by the weekend or towards the end of the week, by the 18th. There's some kind of like reconciliation of some sort. And even with judgment, again, like I said, clarity comes. A little wake-up call comes while you're in this retreat mode. And even a phone call. Phone calls start happening. Okay. Might even wake you up in the middle of the night. All right, let's see what your romance angel's message is. Yeah, there's retreat. See? Some of you are just like, it's nothing personal, babe. Oh, what is that old song? Oh, I can't remember her. Not Mandy. It was the other girl. I can't remember her name. It was from the 90s. And she's like, it's nothing personal. Don't take it personally. How does it go? Oh my gosh. It was something like, don't take it personally. I just need my little time alone. It was like an R&B song or a hip hop song. Anybody? Bueller? Anybody know the song I'm talking about? It was like from the late 90s, maybe the early 2000s. I can't remember. She's a girl that sang like a duet with Brandy. I don't remember the girl's name, the singer's name, but it was something like, don't take it personal. Yeah, you know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. You got somebody all like wrapped around your finger. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So this is part of, I feel like, your little pops of clarity, your little flashbulb moments that keep coming. Yeah, and there's reconciliation. Things are going to start making sense for you this week, Virgo, especially with that flower moon. Do something with flowers. Oh, wait, the flower moon already happened. Yeah, so it's just kind of starting to fade out. So maybe you started feeling it yesterday. I keep thinking today's Monday. Is it? Wait, today is. What am I even talking about? I got my days. It's because I had that extra day off. Because I didn't do a reading on Sunday. So I'm like, oh, I'm all confused. What day is it? It's Monday, as I'm recording this. Yes, so the flower moon is tonight. Flower full moon. do something with flowers, I'm hearing. Now, I know a lot of you probably received flowers or bought yourself flowers, or you are doing something with flowers. Stay with the flower energy. Stay in your feminine energy. I don't even care if you're a male. Stay in your feminine energy, okay? Because it really helps you connect and get in tune with Mother Nature and your nurturing side, your nurturing self. All right, any more messages here for Virgo? Poker face. Ooh, taking a chance. Risks and options. Not showing hand. Gambling. See? That's everything I was talking about, Virgo. You're kind of in this mystery mode. This person's like, what the hell's going on? What the heck is going on with this Virgo? I don't understand. This poker face. Aren't they interested in me? Don't they like me? Don't they love me? Oh. I closed my exercise ring already. Oh no, I closed my, yeah. Wait, I didn't even do anything. I didn't even set my exercise workout. I was just very extremely active today. So I think my watch thought I was actually working out, but today's because yesterday I didn't work out, and today was like, oh, I need to take it easy. Although I was busy both days, so it's like, what the heck's going on? Anyway. Okay, yeah, see, you're like, not today. See, Virgo, I just feel like you're just in snub mode. And you're not trying to hurt anybody. I just kind of get a sense you're just like, not today. I have to do my hair. I'm going to get my nails done. It's beauty day. I'm enjoying my gifts from the weekend. I have plans. I got to work on something. It's just my time this week, not today. I'll see you maybe over the weekend. Or you're not saying anything, and they feel it, but they're also rationalized, like, okay, they're not taking it, they're trying not to take it personally. Yeah, it's anything to do with them. And maybe it does, Virgo. I mean, you know your story better than I do. Maybe it does have something to do. There might be a Virgo here who's like, no, it has everything to do with them. They are being snubbed. I am not interested anymore. They're going to have to come with a bloody stump because I got stuff to do. I'm not wasting any more of my time. Okay? And I hear you out there who's saying that. I hear you loud and clear. And kudos to you if that's where you're at. That's where you need to be. Because some of you have cut ties. Some of you have moved on. Some of you got what you needed. All right? And you're just like, it's all I'm going to get. And it's time to progress and get to where I need to go. Okay? So I hear you. And so in that case, it's like what I'm saying. Your person is like, they can't accept that. And that's why they're rationalizing. They're rationalizing because they want you back. And they're attracted to the fact that you walking away. And they want you back. And they're trying to tell themselves that they're not so bad. I mean, just humble. Just get humble. Just be humble. Just be like, babe, what did I do? Tell me, because I want to fix it. How do I make this better? What do I need to do? Honestly, that's all people really want to hear. Like, honestly, because the biggest issue in relationships, I know you know, it's a lack of listening, understanding, empathy, and communication. Well, communication number one. Without communication, none of those other things can exist. People have to talk. They have to open their mouth and say, hey, you know what? I'm not too happy with what you did. And you know what? I still love you. But right now I need some time to myself because I need to calm down. And I need to just kind of regulate my feelings so we don't get in a fight, right? That's communication. That's basically saying, I love you, but right now I need some time alone. That's communication. Communication is, babe, I'm going to be away at work. I'm going here. I got this big thing going on. I will do my best to stay in touch with you each day, but just want you to know I got a heavy load. And, the person on the receiving end is totally understanding that. If someone loves you, they're going to say, I totally understand. I'm here if you need me. Whatever you need, reach out when you can. You know what I'm saying? Can, we be adults here? Okay, instead of doing disappearing or not responding or just it's so immature. Okay, and I know some of you are just like, it's not what I need. That's not what I want. This isn't going to go any further. And if you ask for something And the other person, there's something that you like or something that you want in a relationship. Here we go, I'm preaching. If there's something that you like or want in a relationship, speak up and tell the other person. And if they're like, I can't give you that, don't change things around for yourself and settle. Keep going after what you need. There's nothing wrong with that. People are like, oh, it's so selfish. You know who says that shit? Narcissistic men who are trying to influence women to settle for their bullshit. No, absolutely not. If you're someone, and I'm talking to men too, because women will do that too. If you're someone who's like, you know what, I want to get married again. That's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. That long-term, you know, maybe it's a religious thing, whatever the issue. And you meet someone that you really like, but they're like, I have no interest in marrying. Leave, then leave. Your feelings will fade. You'll find somebody else. But everybody kind of is like, but I never felt this way about this person. Honey, seriously, I mean, every time you see a little puppy, and are you like, oh my God, this cutest little puppy, I can't look at another puppy again because I'll never feel the same way. And guess what? You go into the pet store, there's another puppy. And you're just like, oh my God, you're so cute. Your feelings, don't gaslight yourself. Don't gaslight yourself. Your feelings you will have fresh, brand new feelings for somebody else. It always happens. Listen, nobody can tell you more than me, okay? Nobody can tell you more than me. There's always somebody who's going to just show up, and everything has to ping right at the right time. So don't sell yourself short, okay, Virgo? If this is the person for you, you'll know, because they'll come in and meet you where you are. And you will meet them where they are. And if they're not, and you already know that, and you're just like, not today, that ship has sailed, so be it. But whoever this person is, okay, I will say, they're a little bit in shock. They're a little bit in shock here, because they're not used to someone that I'm getting has been to the puppet show, or has been to the circus and has seen the puppet show. Or they're used to people that have been to the circus and have seen the puppet show and keep getting fooled by it over and over and over again. I mean, when you're a child and you go see a magic show, yeah, you're fooled. But when you're an adult and you're going to magic shows and you're still like, oh my God, how do you do that? Come on, it's a trick. Common sense, level up. It's a trick. So what does that even mean? I just feel like whoever your person here is, they're attracted to your common sense, and they're attracted to your wit, and they're attracted to your ability to take care of yourself and do what you need to do and be unpredictable. You just kind of have, I just feel like, I don't know if you have to do that, but I do feel like that's what you're doing, and that's drawing this person in. There's just something different about you. That's all. And it's you know what, Virgo, I'm here to tell you, you're pretty damn unique. You are unique, and this person is very interested in you, or your person. Okay. Let's see what other messages. I told you guys I was going to try and give you like a little bit of a longer reading because I really haven't been around too much. All right. New love or recommitment to love is developing. Okay. So this is either somebody new that you're engaging with or will be, or is this someone that you've already engaged with before and there's a recommitment to this relationship in some way. Okay, go slow. Take time to get to know each other, Virgo. No rush. I know you're not in a rush, Virgo. Yeah, Virgo's like, wait, timing's not quite right. I need to like go back into hermit mode again. You're going to make them nuts. You're going to make this person crazy. And then you come out all fresh and awake and ready to go. You're unpredictable. Unpredictability is intriguing to this. It keeps drawing them in, and it will. They're going to try and master you. Virgo's like, I don't think so. All right, let's see what the Chinese signs are for you and or your person. Year of the goat, year of the pig, year of the dragon, year of the rabbit, year of the ox, year of the snake, monkey, and the rooster. If you don't know what your Chinese sign is, just Google it. Just Google the year of your birth and put whatever year. Let's say you're born 1978. 1978 Chinese zodiac sign. And click on that and read about yourself. I'm telling you. Do it. All right, let me see here. What else do you want to know? What else does Virgo need to know? I think we're just going to get into all the charms. All right, so the letter H, M, E, P, S, and the letter Y. Okay. We also have somebody's birthdays on the 1st, the 6th, the 5th, the 4th, the 11th. Oh my gosh, you have 1111. Oh, and then it just flipped over. You have 1111. 1111. Significant. Age 54. We have 66, 46, 56, 45, 41, 61, 51. Did I say that? You also have a Sagittarius. You have the 4th. Some of you, okay, you have B and F. Okay, for some of you, it's your best friend. All right, there's a city that starts with the letter B, and attached to it is fire department. Okay, so someone's a firefighter. And I feel like the city starts with a B, like Boca Raton or Baysville. I'm just hearing Shemp. Somebody calls somebody Shemp. Remember Shemp from like the Three Stooges? I'm just hearing Shemp. Okay. Other signs. Virgo, another Virgo, and a Pisces. And Scorpio. All right, there you go. So let's take a look and see what your... I guess it's not going to be a full hour. Let's take a look and see what you have for charm. What is Virgo's charm? Oh, wow. You have a blue 4-leaf clover. What? All right. Blue 4-leaf clover. It could be someone's favorite color is like pale blue. Or someone has pale blue eyes. Someone's 58. Someone has pale blue eyes. I'm just hearing the Irish Sea. The Irish Sea. Okay, somewhere between England and Ireland. The Irish Sea. Maybe there's a tour or a trip or someone's going on. Some kind of a trip. Connection to Ireland. All right, there's your crescent red moon. And you also have a starfish. Beautiful pink starfish. Like your cat's butt backing up into your face. Connection to the sea. Definitely sea vibes, but connection to the seashore. You could be walking along a beach this week, going somewhere, picking up seashells. Maybe you already did that. This red crescent moon, I feel like it's a flag. Could have something to do with an Islamic symbol, even though there is a star here. The peach, starfish, not technically a star, but could be related to that. Something in your dreams. Your dreams are going to be coming through. They'll be very vivid. Someone's a PhD, by the way, or is getting it or has it. But your dreams could be very vivid this week. If you remember your dreams, they're going to be more vivid. And if you tend to wake up and you don't really remember your dreams, or you forget them really quick, they're going to be making huge impressions. They're going to be very vivid, very colorful. And I'm also hearing somebody's really getting into astrology, or is having a natal chart done, doing something with astrology or an astral natal chart, or is learning about it or looking it up or telling someone about their natal chart or astrology or their zodiac sign. Something pretty profound connect, because I know we all do that, but there's something really profound about that this week. Okay, Virgo, I'm finished. I hope that you enjoyed that reading or you got something out of it. As always, I will be back tomorrow to do your, my gosh, you guys, we are halfway through May almost and getting really close to the summer. So yeah, if you want to get a personal reading, there's a link in the description box. Go to my website, moonpietarot.com, and you can book a reading with me. They are heavily discounted. You can also do text message readings with me, okay? So if you really need a personal reading, just remember all my readings, even the paid ones, you take them with a grain of salt. They're for guidance only, okay? So have a great night. Thank you, mods, for being here. I hope all of the mothers had a wonderful Mother's Day. Grandmothers, any kind of mommy you are. I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. I hope you had a great weekend, and I will see you all back here tomorrow, okay? Bye.
You go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us.